Hey guys, what's up? It's Scott Clark with Scooter Media, and in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the budget-friendly WeLite SO5 pocket-size RGB lights. Let's get into it. The WeLite SO5 RGB lights are super compact and portable and great for just tossing in your camera bag when you're on the go. They are also very budget-friendly, which is always a good thing, and yet they manage to pack these things with a ton of features. This video is not sponsored, however, WeLite did send me these lights to review them, and I have put them through their paces, and I'll be giving my honest and unbiased review on them. The SO5 lights are super lightweight and portable, as I mentioned, and they are slightly larger than a bank card or credit card and smaller than a phone, measuring 102 millimeters by 61.5 millimeters by 22.6 millimeters, or approximately 4 inches by 2.5 inches by 1 inch, and weigh only 108 grams or 1/4 of a pound. They are made of plastic, and I'm not sure how they would fare if dropped, but with the price of them, which we'll talk about later, it shouldn't be a problem. The WeLite SO5 lights pay homage to the old retro radio design, and looking at the exterior of the light, there are 4 buttons across the top of the light to adjust the light and to move through the various menus, with an OLED screen between them to view any adjustments, battery life, etc. The lights are also available in 7 different color choices, and the 2 that I got are glazed blue and bright yellow. The other side of the light features the light source itself with a built-in diffusion cover. There's also a 1/4 inch screw hole on the bottom of the light to be able to attach it to tripods and magic arms, as well as the hot shoe of the camera. It does come with the hot shoe attachment included. The lights feature a built-in lithium battery that gets charged via USB. The light will stay on for around 70 minutes at full power when fully charged, and it takes about 3.5 hours to fully charge it from empty. The charging cable is also included with the light. The lights do feel pretty plasticky, but they do need to keep the cost down somewhere, and overall I've been very happy with the build quality and design of the lights. I love how small these are, and I will always throw them in my bag to add some nice background or fill light to a scene when needed. To ensure accurate color rendition for filmmaking when lighting, especially with skin tones, a CRI or color rendering index of 90 to 95 or higher is most desirable. The WeLite SO5s have a CRI rating of 95, which means the quality and accuracy of light coming from them should be really good. I have really been impressed with the quality of light these lights have been producing. Sometimes with lower budget lights, the CRI rating is lower, and the light that does come from them doesn't accurately reproduce the colors that you're visually seeing right in front of you. And while I haven't used these for skin tones other than maybe a backfill or a hair light, I have used them for various product videos and have been happy with the overall quality of light and color reproduction from these lights. I have also not experienced any flickering or any other light issues that sometimes show up in cheaper lights. The brightness coming out of these lights is surprising given their size as well. The brightness is based on a percentage system going from 0 to 100%, and here's an example of the light at 1%, which is the lowest setting with the light on. Here's an example of it at 50%, which is obviously the middle of the intensity, and here it is at 100% full brightness, and it is really bright. You definitely don't want to be shining these in anyone's eyes when they're on full blast. As I mentioned earlier, the WeLite SO5 lights are feature-packed, starting with the light itself. The light has 108 lamp beads, and when using the CCT bicolor light of the SO5, it can be adjusted from 2800 Kelvin to 6800 Kelvin, which gives you a nice big range from a nice warm orange color at the 2800 Kelvin to the colder blue color at 6800 Kelvin. The lights are also full RGB lights, giving you access to 36,000 colors. There are also different color modes within the light to choose from as well, including HSL, RGBWY, X and Y coordinates, as well as multiple color menu options. The lights also feature 20 built-in lighting effects as well as 6 color breathing lights. Here are a few examples of the light effects, including weld, candlelight, flame, police, and fire truck. And here are a couple examples of the color breathing effects. There are a few adjustments within the effects as well, as you can turn up or down the intensity of the effect as well as the brightness. I was surprised that they were able to pack so many features into these small lights, and while I don't anticipate using the effects very much personally, I think it's great that they are included in the lights. I also like being able to just dial in any color I need with these lights. all those features built into the lights, how hard are they to actually use? And the answer is very easy. The first button on the left-hand side of the light is the power button, and to turn on the lights, you just press it in for a few seconds. Once the light is on, the power button can be pressed quickly to cycle through the Bluetooth menu and options. The next button beside it is the mode button, and this button can be pressed and held to cycle through the different light modes that we talked about earlier, and can be pressed quickly to cycle through the adjustment modes for each light mode. The last two buttons on the other side of the OLED screen are the up and down arrow buttons to turn up or down the adjustment modes. For example, if I want the light to be red at 100% saturation and 50% brightness, I turn the light on by pressing the power button and holding it for a few seconds until the light comes on. I press and hold the mode button for a few seconds and scroll through until I find the mode that I want, and in this case I'm going to use the HSL mode. Then once in the HSL menu, I press the mode button quickly to highlight the first parameter, which is the color, and adjust it to 0. Then I hit the mode button quickly again to move it over to the saturation value and adjust it to 100%. I then hit the mode button again quickly to move it over to the intensity value and set it to 50%. Now our light is exactly where we want it to be, and that only took a few seconds. I was a little worried when I saw the design of the lights with only 4 buttons to control all of the features in the lights, but after using them for a little while, I find them to be very intuitive and very easy to use. I think where these lights really shine are when they are paired with the WeLight Pro app available for Android and iOS users. The app is extremely easy to use and also packed with features. You can set up the lights to be controlled individually, or you can control multiple lights at the same time depending on the channel and group settings that are set. You can access all of the different lighting modes and effects from the app, and there are also some new options within the app as well. For instance, when in CCT mode on the app, you can adjust the color temperature from 2500 Kelvin to 8500 Kelvin, whereas with just the light, the range was 2800 Kelvin to 6800 Kelvin. One of the best features of the app is the color picker option, which allows you to basically match the color of the lights to any color you see. Just open the color picker, point the bullseye at the color you want, and press the pickup button, and the light will automatically change to that color. It's such a cool feature, and I have been very happy with the WeLight Pro app and its ease of use. Now, with everything that I've just mentioned up to this point and all of the features that are included in these lights, how much do they cost? At the time of this recording, the lights are on sale and currently selling for around $35 Canadian and around $25 US, which in my opinion is a steal. I've seen comparable lights selling here in Canada for $130 to $150, and with all these lights have to offer, I would recommend them to anyone looking to add some pocket-sized RGB lights to their kit. I will leave a link in the description below for anyone wanting to purchase these lights. In summary, I think the WeLight SO5 lights are great little lights, and I will definitely be keeping them in my camera bag for any time I need to add a splash of color or fill light to a scene. I think in a pinch you could use these as key lights with the amount of brightness they produce, but I think they're best suited as a fill light or hair light to separate you from the background, or for product photography or videos. I'll personally use these for product videos and B-roll, and for accenting things like the stuff on my shelves here. Overall, I have been extremely happy with the quality, performance, and price of the lights. If you've made it this far and found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing, as it really does make a difference, and I'd love to have you join me on this YouTube journey, and also hit that notification bell to stay up to date with everything on this channel. I would like to say a quick thank you to WeLight for sending me the lights for this review. If there are any other companies that would like me to review their camera related or tech products, please feel free to reach out to me. My details will be in the description below. I recently did a video reviewing the Canon R7's video capabilities, which is what we are shooting this video on today. If you are interested in checking that out, please click on the link right here. Thanks for watching today's video, I appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.